Hello and welcome to the INLC broadcast for the week of September 19th. We've got coverage of the LC Organizational Fair, Paul Chappell's talk and signing for his book, Will War Ever End? A Soldier's Vision for Peace in the 21st Century, as well as sports, weather, and international news. This is INLC. Thanks for being here with us today. Let's get things started. Every year, LC clubs, organizations, and fraternities and sorority chapters set up tables and offer information and complimentary items to prospective recruits at the organizational fair. The display ranges from bare-bone functionality to more complex affairs, but they all have a common goal: draw people in and get some new members. Lisa Huber brings us this look at the fair.
I really would like to.
How's it going, Tim? I got my ID, by the way. Going.
Hey, how are you?
Ultimate Frisbee Club. Quick.
Matt Baker.
Matt Baker, what's it about?
It's about the ultimate lifestyle. Just hanging out, having fun, chilling, playing Frisbee, and just having a good time. Right now there's no attendance policy and no fee, so we're just going with the program and see where it goes.
Word. Yeah, D. Nichols.
Thanks, Lisa. Let's check in on what's happening in the world today. Becca, what can you tell us?
Hi, I'm Becca Loftus with your international news. In Libya, Gaddafi's forces still battle to control his hometown Sirte. At least 8 anti-Gaddafi fighters were killed while 31 were wounded, according to Ali Jelawan, a spokesman for Mizrate Military Council. NATO planes continue to bomb areas in Sirte, but Gaddafi's forces are not going down easy. However, in the small town of Shadi, Gaddafi's forces no longer rule, and the town celebrated by burning their former green flags, welcoming home their rebel fighters. In the city of Saba, a strong pro-Gaddafi city, the fighting continues. It is thought that Gaddafi still is in hiding in either Sirte, Saba, or Bani Walid. The National Transitional Council believes that it's only a matter of time before Libya is under full rebel control, and has begun plans to establish a support mission in Libya to help the country thrive again. A gas pipeline exploded earlier this week in Nairobi, Kenya, resulting in the death of 96 people, according to Red Cross officials. More than 100 people were admitted to the local hospital for burn treatment. It is still unclear as how the fire started, but authorities suspect that the pipeline was punctured, resulting in gas spilling out and becoming ignited. Officials report that it may remain unclear how many people died in the explosion because many of the bodies were reduced to ashes. Rescue crews are still searching nearby rivers for bodies, but none are expected to be alive. In Nuevo Laredo, Mexico, 2 people were hogtied and hung from a bridge for using social media to denounce drug cartel activity along the Mexican border. Signs were posted next to the mutilated bodies saying, "This is going to happen to all those posting funny things on the internet." This is not the first time bodies have been hung in Mexico to warn others. The bodies remained unidentified and hanging on the bridge for 36 hours. It is unclear whether the people had actually posted information about the drug cartels online. Lastly, 5 people in Nepal and 4 in India died as a result of a magnitude 6.9 earthquake struck northern India. Approximately a dozen people were injured jumping from their houses during the quake. Damage is still being assessed, and the U.S. Geological Survey announced that a total of 3 earthquakes struck the area within a 1 hour and 15-minute period. That's it for international news. Back to you, Mandy.
Thank you, Becca. Paul Chappell is a 2002 West Point graduate who served in the Army for 7 years. After 3 years in Baghdad, Chappell left active duty as a captain in 2009 and has been speaking extensively for peace. He argues that waging war makes the United States less secure rather than the opposite, and he cites his experiences as evidence. Captain Chappell spoke in Sydney Performance Hall here at LC last Friday night. Of course, no week is complete without an update on Hornet sports. We go now to the sports department for a recap.
What's up, LC? Just Brad Putin here with your weekly update in the world of sports. After beating the number 5 ranked Lebanon Valley 4-1 last week, the field hockey team followed that up by beating the number 1 ranked team Messiah College 2-1 Tuesday, September 13th. The game was scoreless through the first half, but Lindsey Leonard struck first for LC 10 minutes into the second half. Messiah answered back just 3 minutes later, but it was freshman Danielle Kreider who scored the winning goal for the Hornets. The team then went on to beat Stevenson Saturday, September 17th by the score of 8-0. Lindsey Leonard, Christina Morris, Melanie Tenney, and Shelly Milks each had a goal, with Kelly Williams and Katie Klein adding 2 each. The volleyball team defeated Emory and Henry Tuesday, September 13th, 3-1, with Rachel Huffman leading the game with 12 kills and 6 blocks, and Becca Loftus adding 10 kills of her own. Friday, the ladies took on Bridgewater College Friday, September 16th, and won 3-1. Eric L. Payne led the team with 17 kills, with Becca Loftus adding 16 kills, and Rachel Huffman had 13 of her own. The team then took on Eastern Mennonite Saturday, September 17th, winning in straight sets 3-0. Payne led the team again with 9 kills, with Loftus adding 7. The team has now won 8 games straight. The women's soccer team defeated Methodist University 5-0 Wednesday, September 14th. Desi Dupuis and Angela Bosco each had 2 goals, with Kristen Melchiori adding 1 of her own. The ladies then took on Sweetbriar College Saturday, September 17th, and won 9-0. Jessica Mader, Desi Dupuis, Kristen Melchiori each had 2 goals, with Brittany Klipstein, Dana Nelson, and Shelley Hoth adding 1 goal apiece. The men's soccer team tied with Roanoke College Wednesday, September 14th in an ODAC play. The team then took on North Carolina Wesleyan Saturday, September 17th, and lost by the score of 2-0. Other news and notes: New York Yankees closer Mariano Rivera tied the Major League record for saves with 601 Saturday, September 17th. And the Miami Hurricanes blew out 17th-ranked Ohio State 24-6 in the 2002 National Championship rematch. That's it for me. I'm Just Brad Putin. Back to you, Mandy.
Thank you, Justin. Our chief forecaster went missing this week chasing tornadoes, but he called us earlier to assure us that he's doing just fine. Lisa Huber is filling in for him for this week. So what do you think, Lisa? Are we all out of nice weather for the semester?
Well, Mandy, it looks like it's going to be a nice week without any threat of hurricanes for our area. There will only be a slight chance of rain tomorrow and later in the week. While we have been having cooler temperatures, the temperatures will be getting higher and higher each day and will reach to 80 by Friday. Today, there is going to be a mix of clouds and sun with highs in the lower 70s. Tonight looks clear with a low around 50. Tomorrow, the temperatures will be similar with a slight chance of rain. Tuesday, the temperature will be a little higher in the mid-70s with partly sunny skies and the low in the upper 50s. Wednesday, the high will be in the upper 70s and the low in the upper 50s with partly sunny skies. Thursday, highs will be in the upper 70s as well as the low in the lower 60s with a slight chance of showers. Friday, the high will be around 80 and the low in the low 60s. This has been Lisa Huber with your Eye on LC weather forecast. I hope everyone has a wonderful week and enjoys the beautiful weather. Back to you, Mandy.
Sounds good, Lisa. That concludes the broadcast for the week of September 19th. Stay tuned for a brand new episode of Dorm Dining on a Dime with David Warner right after this. I'm Mandy Ramirez. See you next week, LC.